All right, let me know if you guys are there. I am just doing a quick test of this new. Hey, Joad, how are you? This is just a really quick test of a new webcam. I've got this this new Logitech 920S. It's a 1080p webcam, and I've got a major video conference with a prospective client this evening, and I wanted to do a test of the webcam to make sure it was all working before I use that tonight. So let me know, how does it look? Does it? Nevin Sanchez, how are you, my friend? Let's see. How does this look? Somebody let me know what you think. I'm playing around with the settings a little bit as we sit here. But yeah, basically the webcam that's built into my Mac, since my Mac is a well, man, it was expensive when I bought it, but it was a couple years ago, and it was like $2,500 this iMac, but it was a 2015 model. And you know, the webcam built into it, the iSight or whatever, at the time was awesome, but it's only 720p and it's not very high quality. And these days, it doesn't really do justice to the do more than shift your eyes. What do you want me to do? Wave around and do like this? Wayne, thank you. Nevin, what do you mean do more than shift your eyes? What are you talking about, my friend? I'm looking around the screen because I'm trying to read your comments right now. That's what the shifty eyes is. If I were actually talking to somebody on a video chat, I'd be looking right at the camera. This is what it would look like if I were having a conversation with you, but now I can't see the chat that's on the screen. Ethan Phelps, looks solid. Thank you. Yeah, this is, let's see. Yeah, C920S Pro HD webcam. Oh, and by the way, if you're on this live stream right now, you get a little sneak peek because I'm in the future. You guys are watching the studio rebuild videos. You're probably 2 weeks behind in terms of what real life, what's happening here, because you are. What did you just get today? You got the desk build, the IKEA desk build, and I'm like 2 weeks ahead of that right now in the real world. All of the acoustic treatment is up. And if you were in the room right now, you would not believe. Hey, Ben. Hey, Ben. You would not believe how quiet it is. When you walk into this room from the hallway, you can actually hear the sound disappear, if that makes sense. Like, you can literally hear the all of the echo and all of the extra noise, the ambient noise, just completely go away. It's kind of unnerving. There is virtually no echo left. I mean, there's just no echo left. It's kind of amazing. Oh, Nevin, you wanted to see how good it looks when I'm moving around and gesturing. It's crisp, good. Yeah. Oh, Wayne, you love it for you have your C920 Pro. You love it for the picture, but not the sound. Right. I am not using the sound out of the webcam. I am using. I wonder if I would be able to switch over to the. I wonder if I could. Let's see. Audio input. Let's see if I can switch over to the webcam. Audio, just out of my own curiosity here. Okay, why is that on the screen? Okay, so now you should be hearing. There we go. Now you should be hearing the webcam audio, and Judge, it looks like it's pretty hot, and I want you guys to let me know. Sorry, the merch is on. Sorry, the merch showed up on the screen. Wrong button. Just delete that. I don't need that up there. Why? Let's see. Delete that. Yes, delete the merch thing. Sorry, merch keeps showing up there. Yeah, now you guys are hearing the actual microphones from the webcam itself. And you got to let me know, what do you think about the sound of the lot louder? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Here, let me back off the input gain. Now it should be leveled out, so you should be getting roughly the same level in the webcam audio. So I'm going to bounce you back and forth a few times here. So this is the webcam audio. I mean, the webcam is like 3 feet from me, and now I am back on the SM58, and you should definitely be able to hear a huge difference. I have no idea what it sounds like. I haven't listened. I didn't even bother listening to the microphone of the webcam. Ian, hey Ian. Um, yeah, it was a mix of two mics just for a split second when I realized I forgot to turn off the other mic. But yeah, there we go. So we're back on the SM58. I think the contrast. Yeah, I think the contrast in this looks really, really good. I did have to, for what it's worth, I had to purchase for $7 or $8 on the Mac store. I had to go into the Mac store and purchase just a little app to control the webcam settings. Logitech comes with a webcam app controller, but it really had very, very few controls. So for $8, I grabbed something that I got to control like everything. I got to control the brightness and the contrast and the saturation, the sharpness, the exposure, aperture priority, shutter priority, all the color balance, all those different things. So I'm really, really happy. I'm going to keep playing around with the settings, but one of the reasons I wanted to pick up this webcam was, one, to improve the quality of live streams, but also because I'd like to be able to shoot podcasts, two-person podcasts in this room now that I've got this beautiful looking room. And if I set up a couple of nice lights and I put a table in the room with two chairs and I set up, two microphones and we sit across from each other, I would love to be able to use this webcam that's just fixed here on the desk, use that for the wide shot of both of us, and then be able to just put one camera close up on the guest. So no close up on me, just do a two camera shoot where I use the webcam for the wide shot and and then another camera or a camcorder for the close up of the other person. Nevin says, I got a new toy I think you would love for lighting on the go, even though I know you have good options for lighting on the go. What is the new toy? Because there's a new toy I've been looking. Oh, Ben, you want to know what the app is called? The app is the app is called Webcam Settings. Literally, the name of the app is Webcam Settings. For $8, I bought it 30 minutes ago and already was able to. Basically, the camera was massively overexposed, and I started Googling, and everybody thinks this camera's overexposed out of the gate, and a lot of people apparently return this webcam because it's so washed out and overexposed. I had like my face was totally blown out, and there was nothing I could do to fix it. But $8 app in the web store, perfect. Nevin Sanchez, Loom Cube Air. Oh, those Loom Cubes, those are supposed to be pretty cool. Yeah. Have you EQ'd the SM58, Ian? Good question. Let's see. Let me just look. I've got no. The only thing I'm using OBS, open broadcast software to do this broadcast over to YouTube, and the only thing I have turned on is noise suppression. Here, let me turn it off. All right, so I just turned off the noise suppression, so you guys can let me know if there's a significant difference. I was mostly just have the noise suppression on very, very gently in the OBS software. Could be louder. Yes, okay, so here's the thing. Could I make the SM58 louder? Yes. I can turn it up on my actual on my interface, but I'm trying to be careful because last time I did a live stream with the SM58, I had turned it up for you guys, and then I didn't realize that I turned it up too much, and I started clipping at some point in the middle of the live stream, and it was pretty harsh when I listened to it back. So, is this a good level for the SM58? Now everything's off. There's nothing on this. This is the SM58 into an interface into right into the Mac. It opened up slightly with the noise. Yeah, I mean the noise suppression is just a default setting within the OBS software. It's none of my fancy plugins. I could set up one of my fancy plugins, but like I'm just doing a live stream. How fancy do I really need to get? I do think right now. Oh, great volume now. Okay. So that's good to know. I should take a photo of my volume setting. I just missed a call. Unknown spam. I should take a photo of the volume setting, the input gain setting for my 58 for when I'm doing live streaming. It looks like I'm peaking now somewhere around -10, which is still pretty quiet. Okay, better volume level. Thank you, everybody. Let's see, where am I? I'm at just before 3 o'clock on my gain settings, and yeah, just before 3 o'clock on my gain settings on my my PreSonus interface. Now I use a PreSonus audio box interface, and PreSonus has these award-winning X-Max preamps. They are some of the cleanest preamps you could possibly get in the prosumer space. Not professional grade, but in the prosumer space. These things a lot of times, a lot of people want to use a cloud lifter for like an SM58 or a 57. They want to use like a fat head or anything like that. With these preamps, I'm able to crank the gain up loud enough. I mean, 3 o'clock means I'm 3/4 of the way up, but I'm finding that it's pretty clean, very low noise floor with that. But all right, now we're getting technical. I have to get on a call with someone. We are mutual clients. She is a client of mine for one thing, and I'm a client of hers for a different thing. So we're just kind of trading money back and forth. I got to get on that call, and then back to insane work. But I can't wait for you guys to see the videos of the rest of this build and all of the 2 different collaboration projects. This build is a collaboration with GIK Acoustics, and all of this stuff. There, everything behind me, and then in front of me, what you can't even see here are actually, if I grabbed the webcam and moved it and turned it, you could, because it's not fixed to my computer anymore. Hang on. Let's see if I can do this. Bass traps. Look at this. We got really fancy bass traps back here behind the monitors. And I have a cloud-mounted, ceiling-mounted panel right over my head, and another panel over here. And now I don't know how to get this back on. All right, let's see. Hopefully that stays. Oh man, yeah, I can't wait to finish showing you guys all of the rest of the studio build, and then all the before and after samples. I did like 15 or 16 different types of samples. So like podcast, narration, spoken word. I did cardioid pickup patterns. I did omnidirectional lav mics. I did on-camera shotguns. I did boom mounted microphones. I did sung vocals dry, acoustic guitar dry, singer-songwriter. I did electric guitar clean and electric guitar heavy overdrive. And I also did a podcast, a 2-person podcast where Lindsay, my wife, helped me out. And we recorded as if we were doing a 2-person interview in the room, talking over each other and laughing and stuff to see what the crosstalk would happen. This room is so quiet. It's almost freaky. I'm so pumped for how much better the audio quality is going to be. And then I have a second collaboration that I have not told you guys about yet, and I can't quite yet reveal it, but if you've been following this channel for the last few years, none of you will be surprised who the other collaboration is with. It's a company that I have done a bajillion videos about because I love the product so much, and they finally reached out to me. I didn't reach out to them. They finally reached out to me a couple months ago with a proposal for a collaboration, and it's very cool, very exciting. And you'll see that somewhere in by the end of November. You'll see that collaboration, and I'm sure many of you have already guessed what it is. But anyway, in 5 minutes, I got to get on a phone call. So good to see you guys. Thank you for hanging out and checking stuff out and doing all the, doing all the supportive things that you guys do. And and thanks for everyone, guys, girls, folks. Thank you everyone for jumping over to the Audio for Content Creators channel. No, 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 Peter McKinnon. No, it's a collaboration with a brand. It's a collaboration, a paid collaboration. So they're paying me to do a series of videos for them. But even though it is paid, it's very much a joint effort. So, all right, thank you everybody. I'm out. Peace.